But the last thing I want to touch on to what you said, as far as for your first question is goals. I think you said for 2025 is figuring out something to innovate that can make you money. That's your goal. Sounds very simple, but what can you make better that's already being used by everybody right now to where you can capitalize on making money off of it?
Time out. Now I'm gonna give you some pushback. I don't give you pushback at all, actually. If I think about our history, I'll give you pushback on this only because I got a friend that keeps telling me I should do pie in the face.
What's that?
Oh, no, not pie in the face. Keeps telling me I should do pop the balloon.
Oh, balloon challenge?
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not that person. But my specialty is innovation, where it's like not recreating a better wheel. It's recreating a wheel, or it's creating a wheel. I work better in that space. It's not just like, how do I take something that's already done and make it better? The whole point of me starting Limelight Vibes was because Woodbridge doesn't have an open mic. It doesn't have an uncensored open mic. Actually, most of the DMV doesn't have an uncensored open mic.
DC. There are a couple of places in DC.
There are a couple places.
Right.
But a majority of the places, and I'm not even giving you pushback on that one. I'm just like emphasizing. There are a couple places that have uncensored open mics, but a majority of the places have censored open mics.
Right.
So for Limelight Vibes, it's the only uncensored open mic you're going to find at Woodbridge.
Yeah, of course.
And then again, I'm kind of feeding off that Rosie energy. You leaving from Stafford, you leaving from Fredericksburg.
You're going to want to tap in here, then all the way to DC.
I got people that come to Limelight Vibes from Maryland because they can't find anything out there where they can get up there and rap about fuck the police. So it's... but that's a level of innovation. I'm not taking something that somebody else is already doing and making it better. I'm doing something that nobody else is doing.
So the reason why I said that is because if you think about it, and this is just for the people that are creative mindsets, right? They have the creative mindset thing, like Facebook, right? But essentially, MySpace. Someone took MySpace. Agreed. Pretty much Facebook made it better. But what makes you different?
And that's why the wall from that MySpace to Facebook was the wall. That was the biggest thing about that made Facebook different from everything else. So in my situation, it would be the uncensorship.
Yeah. Okay.
So I get what you're saying. But I don't think Facebook was trying to recreate the wheel. I think they were making a new wheel because the wall was changed social media.
Right.
So the wall has led to the For You page. The wall is a recreation of the For You page. Okay. But the wall is a new wheel. So I get what you're saying. And it's this of from MySpace to Facebook, and it's this of going from social media profiles to having the wall to having the For You page, which is the algorithm tailored to what you like. Yes, every time. I don't really think that was recreating the wheel. I think it was building a new wheel based off the concept of a wheel.
I feel, I mean, you can put it in that perspective, I say, but I mean, it in a sense, it's still making it making it better. I would say, like you go from Vine to Instagram, you know, the Reels and everything. Like it's very simple. Like, so I want those creative mindsets to whatever we use on the daily aspect. Think about how you can make something better and capitalize off of it. You know what I mean? That's what you should be doing, right? Because all we're doing is sitting at home. Well, not all we're doing, but most people are sitting at home twiddling their thumbs.
Yeah.
They're on the rat race.
At home.
They're
sitting
on the
toilet,
platform
scrolling through
something.
TikTok.
So it doesn't even have to be social media based. It can be anything based. Like
I think
water. You know, that's why we got the water right here. It could be water based. Like
shameless plug. Go ahead. Because you did walk in with that, and I was like, "Wait, what is that water?" And then I see the pH level, and I was like,
"It's like why the hell
the women will love that."
Hey, that's shade right there. That's straight shade.
It's straight shade. Shout out to my women who care about their pH levels, all right?
Hey, please. There's been some times, make you get out the game for life. Like, you know what? I'm going to stick to one.
what did
clean.
Renee say? That thing tastes like wow.
Stick to one that's clean, man. But yeah, like water. Like, I heard 50 Cent say this, right? He got to selling vitamin water. He was like, I want to sell water. And people were like, why you want to sell water? Like, people don't understand, like, there's levels to water, right?
Yes. I'm a smart water drinker.
Right.
So I get it.
And I'm glad you mentioned smart water. But there's a difference between smart water and what I have right here. Man-made water and actual real alkaline water, real ionized water. So I'm plugging this in right now. I'm going to touch into the business aspect of this, but definitely tap in with this water. Again, I'm not saying that it's healing you.
Hold on. We're not camera only. We're an audio podcast as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
okay.
yeah.
So yeah, it's called Kagan water as well. And Kagan water is a ionized water. It's a 9.5 pH. You know, everybody's on a 9.5 pH kick right now.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't go above 9.5. Actually, it's not good for your kidneys. So
Didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. So you should definitely look into that. But with this, the reason why I started drinking this water is I was having problems with my joints. You know, we're getting old.
Yep.
And for me personally, I'm not saying it does this because I'm not trying to get sued, but I was told and I believe, because I'm a user of it, that it helps with inflammation and it works for me. So I'll touch into, there's a business behind this, but the water bottles that we get from the stores, those have been sitting in plastic for years.
Yeah.
And you're consuming that. So this right here, even though I have it in a plastic bag, I just freshly poured this to promote it, but I actually have a machine that makes this water. And it's the closest thing to natural springs.
That's dope.
Yeah. So tap in with me when you get a chance, because on the Patreon, we'll talk about how you can make money off of that.
I will. Is there a page for this water?
You reach out to me and I'll give it to you. But there is a page.
Well,
yes.
obviously he'll be tagged in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube.
I was going to bring the guy in, the actual guy who has this. So this, he has the actual water store.
Excuse me.
His name's Uncle. I was trying to get him on here, but he said he was too busy. But it's in Occoquan. So yeah, tap in with me.
Based. Yeah. You know, I'm all about. First of all, I'm all for plugging because I'm pro-black, unbeknownst to you Kendrick Lamar fans. But, so, yeah, as it'll be tagged below with all of Malcolm's socials and everything like that. Right. I don't have to plug his real estate because he's got it plugged on the couch right now.
It's a real estate Malcolm number. Just close, man. Just close. I want to make sure we had that sign with you. Just close. But making water better, right? We all drink water, but how do you make it better?
Yeah.
That's how you make it better. Ionizing it.
Yeah, I think, so for me, like that gallon of water. But I had an incident here a couple months ago that like severely increased my amount of water intake. Because I basically had a morning where it was like, all right, coffee, and then I'm just going through the day and it's like, okay, it's lunchtime. Let's go grab some food. And then we're eating salty foods and getting margaritas, and next thing you know, I pass out, hit my head and stuff like that. And it was like, all right, now it's time to start drinking water. Like water is, now I remember why water was important.
It's important.
And it's crazy because like I can tell when I'm dehydrated or when I'm coming across dehydrated, just off like, oh, my lips feel dry. Like I can find myself keep looking at my lips. I know I'm dehydrated.
I'm thirsty as hell right now. Thirsty as hell. But I'm glad you mentioned that because number one, this water that I have, the Kagan water, when you go to the airport, what can you not bring on the plane?
Water bottles.
Right.
Every time bottled water.
Every time I go to the airport, I pass it with no problem.
Really?
Yep. Medical grade water. Can take it anywhere in the world. I got pictures with me.
Shut the fuck up.
Promise you.
Do you take that whole gallon on the airport?
Take that whole gallon to the airport.
Fuck out of here.
Walk through. I got pictures, and I'll send it to you so you can show people at the end of this if you want to plug it. Me on the plane, like this, smiling like I'm about to just won the lottery or something. I did it. So yeah, you can take this water anywhere. So that's why it's a business portion to this that everyone needs to tap into it outside of the health benefits for it.
Fuck that. You can take it on that fucking plane. I know you bitches love to travel, so there you go.
Bro, I took it with me to Colombia.
That's base.
Took it with me everywhere, bro.
That right there is a selling point right there. That's fucking crazy. Because yeah, it's literally like, you can't have this water bottle on the airplane.
And everybody's looking at you crazy when you do it. They're like, what the fuck? What you got going on? Be like, medical grade. They check it, they do a little thing, check it, make sure it ain't nothing. Pass. They can't say nothing to you.
Sheesh. That's a plug for your ass right there.
That's it right there, bro. And outside of that, yeah, when I get turned up, every once in a while I drink that shit, and recovery is way faster than just drinking like 10 gallons of water. Yeah.
Sheesh.
For me personally, again.
Hey, I mean, yeah, I know the P of the light works for some of you hoes. But like, no, I get it. Because I'm big on that. Like, fall asleep with a bottle of water. But like I said, my water intake has gotten really good as of late. But knowing that I can get on a plane with that is crazy. Because you already know at the airport, you're paying for $7, $8 for a bottle of water.
I pass right through, bro. Everybody's amazed, but I do it. So, yeah.
Sheesh.
Tap in with me.
That's a good plug.
Tap in.
That's a good fucking plug.
All you thirsty motherfuckers.
Fuck that. You're traveling, motherfuckers. Like, I'm telling you, That right there, like letting me know that I can get through airport security with that bottle of water. It's like, all right, now I know that I probably paid a fraction of the cost for whatever airplane I'm about to get, going through this airport, being on the airplane, coming out of the airport, everything like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shout out to that one.